Welcome to On Stage with the Lincoln Theater, where history and entertainment steal the show. Dive into the rich legacy of this iconic Mayan revival theater, from its 1929 debut to its starring role in Marion, Virginia's entertainment scene. Guiding us through this journey is the man in the spotlight, our Executive Director, Bob Watkins.
All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm Skip Monty, co-host and producer here in the studio with Executive Director Bob Watkins. Bob, how's it going?
Great. How are you doing, Skip?
I'm doing just fine. So let's just get right into it. You've built an impressive following at the Lincoln Theater over the years, and your show's momentum is undeniable. But some of your listeners might not know the backstory, the full story yet. So if you don't mind, why don't we start from the beginning and tell us a little bit about the Lincoln Theater and how it started?
Gotcha. Well, back in 1929, long time ago, Charles Lincoln, a local business owner here, decided to bring a theater to Marion. It was originally built as a movie palace, so it just strictly showed the new release films in 1929. It worked as a movie house and movie palace until around 1977, and then it was left dormant and vacant, and obviously it deteriorated over the years of being unused. As a local group of community leaders and teachers, students, everybody came together and they decided, hey, we need to go ahead and repair this and bring it back to its days of glory. And they put together a 501c3 foundation to restore it and collect some grants to bring the building back. We were able to reopen the building after $2.1 million of renovations in 2004. So this past May, we celebrated 20 years of reopening the Lincoln. And when we reopened it, we opted to not do the first run films, and we were doing all music and performances there, live performances, and try to do a little bit of theater and everything like that. So we've grown quite a bit of traction in the entertainment industry here around us and our surrounding areas. We've just continued to do a lot of community support to try to bring people into Marion and have them enjoy the gym that we have here in the hills of Virginia. We're extremely fortunate to be a part of that and happy to do so as well.
Wow, 1929. That's going pretty, coming up on 100 years.
Yeah, absolutely. July, I think it was July 1st was our 95th year celebration.
Oh, wow. Any big plans for the 100?
Well, for the 100, I do believe we will be doing quite a few things through July. I'm in the process of working with my team on trying to generate some fun activities and events and hopefully have a lot of people coming back in that were part of the resurrection of the theater here and celebrate their efforts and contributions as well.
Let's talk about you a little bit. As Executive Director, that's a pretty broad title. What exactly do you do? What's a day in the life look like?
The day in the life of the executive director here is pretty much different every day. We have a relatively small staff. Being a nonprofit 501c3 theater here, we have a very small staff. Everybody here on the team has all hands on deck, so to speak. So we all pitch in and do a little bit of everything. My day can be breaking down from going out and pursuing grants, submitting grant proposals, then the majority of all of the business aspects of it, deposits, payments, bills. Unfortunately, there are quite a few bills, and then just customer interactions, working with patrons that have upcoming requests for the theater to go ahead and provide, and then also different areas of concerns that we may need to address with the patrons. So a lot of customer service goes into the position, along with the maintenance and maintaining a 95-year-old building that definitely brings a lot of work on a day-to-day basis there. Yeah, all that. And then on top of it, I just have to secure performances for the upcoming year. The fun part is to secure all the activities and events for the community. I've thoroughly enjoyed working with the community and getting to know what their interests are and what they would like to see so we can go ahead and provide that for them.
Wow. It sounds like no 2 days are alike.
Fortunately, I have a very small team, but it is a fantastic team of support that I have here. Our foundation and board is greatly involved in the success of the theater, too. I'm extremely fortunate to have the supporting team that we have here. So I think that definitely aids in all the success that we've seen.
I think that says a lot. Every good boss, supervisor, leader gives credit to his team. So I think that's a tribute to you. So to your leadership. So let's talk a little bit more about you when you're not maintaining a 95-year-old building and booking really cool acts to come to the theater. What do you do personally for fun?
With the music, that is definitely a passion of mine. So I love to go out and see live music elsewhere. I like to see different performances as well. But then I also like to disconnect from all the electronics, emails, and inquiries there. Go out and hit the trails out in the mountains around the Hunger Mother State Park is definitely a destination that I like to just get lost in. National forest around us. We're in a fantastic area to have that outdoor recreation. So that's what I like to do to decompress a little bit and just connect with nature. And it helps to soothe the mind and in the times that we're in.
Yeah, I concur. When you've got such a big job with the theater and a small team, I can't imagine how busy you are. So it's great that you're able to take some time and get out and breathe a little bit and get away from the phone and the computer.
Right.
So from a broader perspective, Bob, why are you doing this? Why the Lincoln Theater? What's your greater purpose?
Well, I relocated to Smith County in Marion about 11 years ago. And from the time that I came here, I was indoctrinated into all of the community support that you see around here. There's a lot of different groups and foundations that work very hard for this area and the residents in the area. And I think I just embraced that. And the theater does so much to provide entertainment and an outlet for the people here. But at the same time, it also provides a lot for the town support. We generate a lot of travelers coming in from outside of the area, tourists coming into Marion and Smith County. And what I want to do is definitely be a part of that and contribute to the success of our county and our residents, because I think the more tourism that we have and the more revenue that we can bring into our community, it's just going to further impact and positively impact our residents around the area. And that's one of the big things that I enjoy bringing to our area here with the theater and the stuff that we do. So a lot of it is just obviously supporting the history of the theater, but supporting our town and our community is first and foremost, I believe, in the mission and vision of our theater.
Bob, love it. We'll catch you next episode where we'll dive into some frequently asked questions about the Lincoln Theater. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks.
Thanks for tuning in to On Stage with the Lincoln Theater. Want more of Marion, Virginia's entertainment scene? Visit us online at thelincoln.org. Yes, that's thelincoln.org. Or drop by our theater at 117 East Main Street. Let's keep the arts alive and kicking together.